So, welcome, my friends, to the Shanti meditation, that is higher mindfulness practice.
Добро пожаловать на занятие по шанти-медитации, которое является практикой высшей осознанности.
Science aims at discovery of the material world and its phenomena.
Основная цель науки – это изучение материального мира и феноменов материального мира.
And the Eastern wisdom, of which the Shanti meditation is one part, discovers what lies within me, who am I?
А восточная мудрость, восточная философия направлена на то, чтобы понять, обнаружить и понять, кто такой я, что собой представляет личность.
I was just talking to Samir about the smartphone. So when we put in our hand, we experience it, we experience the color, the shape, the qualities, and the working.
Перед занятием Гуруджи говорил с присутствующим здесь Самиром о смартфоне. Если мы берем в руки смартфон, то мы чувствуем, как он в руке, как он находится в руке, какой у него цвет, какая у него форма и прочие физические характеристики.
But even when we are facing each other on this online session, what is happening to your inside your head, what you are thinking, I do not know. The same thing, what I am thinking, you do not know.
Но когда мы собираемся, когда группа людей собирается, например, здесь на занятии, то мы даже смотря когда один смотрит на другого, то нам не очевидно, о чем каждый из нас думает. И Гуруджи точно так же не знает, какие мысли находятся в голове у нас, и мы не знаем, какие мысли в его голове.
So understand we have a different levels of experiences at every moment in our life.
И очень важно понять, что в каждый момент нашего времени у нас различные ощущения, различные впечатления.
And here comes the topic. What about our experience in meditation?
И тема сегодняшнего занятия – это наши ощущения в медитации.
So our great masters explains there are three levels of our experiences.
Великие учители говорят, что существует 3 уровня ощущений.
First level of experience is known as pratyaksha.
Первый уровень ощущений известен под названием пратякша.
Pratyaksha means the direct experiences that takes place when something comes in contact with our sense organs and our mind.
На этом уровне имеется в виду прямое восприятие, когда нечто вступает в контакт с нашими органами чувств.
I think you are all very well aware of the gadgets, the people-to-people contact, our sexual desire, our food, all these are direct experiences coming through the mind and the sense organs.
Это такие известные всем нам 6 органов чувств, и это такие ощущения, как, например, голод, как сексуальное влечение, как прочие всем нам очень хорошо известные ощущения, которые помогают нам испытывать наши органы чувств.
And then comes the second level of experiences that is based on belief, religion, cult, dogma.
Затем следует второй уровень ощущений, который базируется на некоем культе, на верованиях, на догме.
I know if I would speak that I will tell you what you were in your previous life, then what happens? You start believing it.
И если, например, Гуруджи сейчас начнет нам рассказывать, кем мы были в прошлых жизнях, то случится так, скорее всего, что мы начнем этому верить.
And the moment you believe it, you block your mind and meditation fails.
И в тот момент, когда у вас возникает такая вера, вы блокируете свое сознание, и медитация уже не может получиться у вас.
My master in the Himalayas always said to me that meditation is 200% logically explained.
Учитель Гуруджи всегда говорил ему, что медитация – это такой процесс, который можно на 200% объяснить с точки зрения обычной логики.
He always said to all of us that please understand, then practice and experience.
Он всегда говорил своим ученикам, что сначала необходимо понять, затем практиковать и ощущать.
You know what happens to all of us if someone says, you do this practice, do this mantra, you will go to heaven. We will believe that guy much more than practical explanation.
Обычно случается так, что нам кто-то может сказать, что некто с репутацией может сказать, что вот выполняете такую-то практику, следуйте такой-то традиции, и вы тогда попадете в рай. И люди обычно склонны верить такому человеку, склонны доверять ему гораздо больше, чем своей собственной практике и своим собственным ощущениям.
So understand what you are looking for. Are you looking to follow blindly anything or any teacher that says, okay, I will liberate you, and you believe it? You are bound to get frustrated. That is second level of our experiences.
Поэтому всегда задавайте себе вопрос: я буду следовать за каким-то учителем, который обещает, что он освободит меня, или я буду верить собственным ощущениям.
Now comes the third level of experience.
Далее идет следующий, третий уровень ощущений.
Do you see me? That is your first level of experience.
Когда вы видите Гуруджи, то это первый уровень ощущений.
So when you see me, then only you know me.
И не увидев Гуруджи, невозможно его узнать.
But now you know yourself that you are present here listening to me.
Но вы также знаете, что вы находитесь здесь, что вы смотрите на Гуруджи, вы это осознаете.
Do you know by seeing yourself or you simply know it?
Знаете ли вы это, смотря на себя, или вы просто это знаете?
That is the third level of experience. Whether you close your eyes, whether you are in total forgetfulness, whether your mind is crazy, you always know yourself without the mind, without the sensual perception.
И в этом секрет третьего уровня, когда вам не нужны органы чувств, вам не нужен даже, по большому счету, ум для того, чтобы ощущать себя, самого себя. То есть как бы вам не нужно смотреть на себя, вам не нужно думать о себе, чтобы ощущать самого себя.
Whether you close your eyes, there is no sense of smell, there is no sense of hearing, there is no thought, still you know yourself.
Вы можете закрыть глаза, При этом вы можете не ощущать никаких запахов, вы можете не ощущать никаких прикосновений, у вас даже может не быть никаких мыслей, но при этом вы все равно будете ощущать свое «я».
Now, when you do not understand intellectually the very goal of meditation, then you fall back into either the first level of your experiences or the second level of your experiences based on the belief.
И если вы на интеллектуальном уровне не поймете цель медитации, то тогда вы либо остановитесь на первом уровне, уровне ощущений, либо на втором уровне, уровне верования.
When I ask you to go to the room that is totally dark and find out if there is anybody,
Представьте, что Гуруджи попросил вас зайти в комнату, в которой полностью темно, и задал вам вопрос, есть ли в этой комнате кто-то.
and you come back and tell me that there is nobody there.
И вы возвращаетесь из этой комнаты и отвечаете Гуруджи, что там никого нет.
Can you tell me who tells that there is nobody there?
А можете ли вы теперь ответить на вопрос, кто вам сказал, что там никого нет?
You. So
И,
you told me that there is nobody there. You were there.
но на самом деле ведь нельзя сказать, что там никого не было. Вы там были.
My friends, if you do not follow the path based on this principle, you will land yourself into a lot of hallucinations, problems, and the challenges.
Если вы не будете следовать этому пути, этим принципам, то тогда на вашем пути будут встречаться множественные трудности, различные галлюцинации и прочие нежелательные эффекты.
So when Buddha said there is nothingness, that is the reference point. Who knows this nothingness?
И когда Будда сказал, что все есть пустота, то все равно существует некая точка отсчета. Кто знает, что есть пустота?
So when on the one hand you experience nothingness and you awaken to yourself in the midst of nothingness, who is the knower? You are the knower. You are awakened to the state of meditation.
Поэтому, когда в медитации вы начинаете осознавать пустоту, то тогда в этой пустоте все равно имеется некто, кто знает, что есть пустота. И это пробуждение в осознании того, что есть некто, познающий пустоту, и есть пробуждение к истинному «Я».
Every time the mind is looking something and there is a story of 10 people in a group crossed a river.
Есть, например, такой рассказ в группе дается о том, что происходит пересечение какой-то реки.
And the one person counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness. Where is the 10th person? So everyone counted. All the 10 people counted. There are only 10 people. There are only 9 people, not 10.
И эту реку пересекают 10 человек. И каждый из тех, кто пересекает эту реку, считает других. И каждый считает, и у него получается 9 человек. И все удивляются, как же так, почему только 9, а не где же 10?
So a wise man was passing by and he heard that they all were frustrated.
И мудрый человек, проходя рядом, заметил и то, что они так удивлялись этому факту.
And he found the mistake. So he asked one person, "Come on, count. I will tell you where is the 10th person."
И он заметил ошибку в их счете, и одному человеку он сказал: давай считать, я вам покажу, где находится 10-й.
Pay attention. I'm giving you a very higher principle today.
Будьте внимательны, потому что гуру же сейчас рассказывает о высших принципах.
So monk asked, and he was standing behind that guy, and the guy counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the monk said, pointed the finger towards that person. Here is the 10th.
И монах стоял возле того человека, который считал остальных 9, и когда тот считал 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, в этот момент этот монах обратил его палец на самого себя и показал ему: вот ты же являешься 10-м.
So when you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it is always your first 2 levels of experience. And the meditation 10th, you know yourself. There is no experience, even though we talk about experience in meditation.
И поэтому, когда вы занимаетесь вот этим счетом от 1 до 9, если сравнивать с этой историей, то тогда вы находитесь на первых 2 уровнях медитации. А когда ваше внимание обращается на последнего 10-го, который является нашим истинным «я», то тогда вы уже переходите на основной, на 3-й уровень медитации. И хотя там уже нету ощущений как таковых, те, которые нам привычны, но все равно мы этот факт называем ощущением в медитации.
That is what the Eastern wisdom says. That aims at discovery of subjective reality. Buddha said, know thyself.
И поэтому восточная мудрость говорит о том, что медитация направлена на исследование субъективной реальности. Субъективная реальность означает наше истинное «я», и, как говорил Будда, узнай самого себя.
Let's start our Shanti meditation, the higher mindfulness practice.
Давайте начнем шанти-медитацию, практику высшей осознанности.
So close your eyes gently, sit or lie down in any posture. If you cannot sit for a longer period, it is always good to lie down and maintain your awareness and attention. So look at the neck joint, adjust and align. When you should adjust and align, when the mind says you feel any discomfort. Shoulder joints. So when I say your shoulder joint, see that your mind is looking at the shoulder joint. It feels the sensation, it feels the comfort, and you don't move. So we are in the first 2 levels of our experiences. I'll point you out. And then the hip joint. Who knows hip joint? Mind. It goes there. You could feel comfortable. Knee joints, ankle joints, toes, entire body. Understand your sensation, the experiences through your senses and the mind has nothing to do with the meditation, but it may become a pointer, a tool to calm the mind down, to help the mind to move within. I have been saying. So you are comfortable. Then also become carefree. Are we looking for any thought or a thinker in meditation? No. So you go to a store and you are looking for a butter, and still you become aware of lot of other food stuff. Your mind leaves it. Oh, let it go. The mind is totally attentive of looking at the butter. Why I said this? The mind continuously bring in lot of thoughts from the past, present, and future. Has these thoughts anything to do with you? No. What should you do? Do nothing. But still we talk about it. No, I was not able to focus my mind, control my mind. Did I say you to control? No. Did I say you to drive away all the thoughts, all the stuff? Are you driving your neighbors and the cars and the images of the front and the backyard from your mind? No. You are inside your home in front of me. Done. And then you have to be casual. Casual means that you are aware that you're not asking the mind to do anything. One, and if the mind is doing something, what should be your attitude? Nothing. Okay, you do it. I'm aware of you. And the mind returns again. That is the key of a higher mindfulness practice. So we simply start doing without understanding. Without understanding, you sit inside the car and start driving and then see what happens. So now understand the 5 steps. By understand, you are practicing and learning. First step is known as a dharana, confining the territory of the mind. Where is the territory of the mind? We confine it. Mind looks and works outside through your senses. But we exist in spite of the sense organs and its perception. But what to do? For the sake of doing, you're not doing. You look at the head and the neck and become aware of the space all around the head and the neck. 2 things, the space and the head and the neck. Maintain your awareness. Sensation, where it is, head and the neck. What is that experience? Direct. Then you are aware of the space. Your mind does not feel that the space belongs to you, so more or less you have an indirect perception. So we are playing with it. Look at both the arms. The moment you look, you feel the sensation, you have an experience, and the space all around. Understand based on 1, direct experiences through the senses and the mind. 2, indirect experiences based on the inference here, not based on the religion. We are not doing any religious practice. Pure mindfulness, higher mindfulness. So, look at the chest and the belly. Simply look, be there. There are many subtle points here. If you can become aware that whatever the mind looks at, mind takes the form of that person, object. That is why in Eastern wisdom, we define the outer world as the world of name and form. The moment I look at you outside, I look at your name, I look at your form, shape, and from there a lot of things comes. So you're looking at the head chest in the belly, shape in the form, An indirect perception is your sensation and the space. That is what we need to be aware of. Don't start thinking, oh, I need to control. Meditation is not a control of mind or a thinker or a thought. Look at both the legs. Did I say you to do anything with the legs? No. Means what? If you are aware, the legs will not move. If you continue to be aware of both the legs, you will experience the sensation in the space all around. Done. But the mind is asking, oh, nothing happened to me. You see, the mind tries to overpower you. That is the biggest blockage if you carry that particular thought and constantly thinking, oh, nothing happened. We are moving into a very higher state. Look at the entire body, top to the toes. You feel the sensation. In direct experience, you feel the entire body. Direct experience through your sensation. And again, indirect perception of the space. The mind feels that space. And just follow the practice. I talked about what is guided meditation. Only during the practice you loan the mind of a teacher. Why? In order to keep your mind aside. But why to keep your mind aside? The mind invites craziness, laziness, reaction. And now we have been doing the second step. I literally say it is a pratyahara. But in a deeper sense, pratyahara means that now you know yourself without the mind and the senses. Can we know that? And that we do it, look at the head and the neck. Experience the sensation in the space and the stillness. In that stillness, find out who experiences this space, sensation, and stillness. That is the real pratyahara. So what happens? The mind turns to you. Did I not explain the 10%? And they were totally frustrated and lamenting and crying that they did not find the 10th one. Yes, my friend. Look at both the arms, casually, naturally. The mind goes again to both the arms. First, learning from your experiences. What is that? Space, sensation, and stillness in both the arms. Okay? And then, do you remember? Who knows? Who experiences all the space, the sensation, and the stillness? You're not asking, but you are aware of that question. Why? The mind naturally turns inside. Look at the chest and the belly. Look at the chest and the belly. Feel the sensation, relaxation in the stillness. After that, oh, looking inside, in the state of doing nothing. You will enjoy that state. Look at both the legs. Look at both the legs. Sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. And who? The entire body. Sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Yes, we pass through that experience, but our goal is the self, subjective reality, where it lies inside. So, as if we want to know who knows all these experiences, you know what is going to happen? No thought will ever disturb you. Just know a situation where people are talking loudly outside your home. You are outside your home, and now you move inside the home, you close the door. What happens? Now you are with yourself, away from the people, and these people are your thoughts and the thinker. Then we move to the third step, which I say the inner journey. Look inside the head and the neck and just be there. And there we go. I'm extending this step today, and observe and see the progress that you have made attending the Shanti meditation. So what there are many ways to bring an experience and awareness. Look at the head and the neck outside. So what is our experience? It is the space, sensation, and the stillness. But we want more. Where is that more? Inside. So we look inside the head and the neck. So mind takes the shape of an emptiness and a blankness, an infinite space. And you are there. Look at the space. Even in that dark space, the senses cannot enter. It is not bringing in any object from outside. And still you know you are, provided you're not falling into sleep. What the mantra will do? Look at both the arms. Let us move step by step, experiencing and who is experiencing. Both the arms experiences are space, sensation, stillness in both the arms now. Okay, what about looking inside both the arms? Be there. What is your experience? Blankness or a space or a darkness? Okay. Who is experiencing this? Become aware of it. Just aware of who is experiencing this blankness inside And the space sensation in the stillness outside. Who is that guy inside? That is why Buddha always said, know thyself. Appadipo bhava means be light unto yourself. Who lightens your experience of emptiness inside, and who lightens the experience of the space, the sensation, and the stillness. You see the point? Look at both the legs. So again, we are moving from the direct sensual experience to an indirect perceptual experience to deeper within. So our experience continues with the space, the sensation, and the stillness. Everyone has it. Inside the legs, you're there. Now you experience the sense of emptiness or a blankness. Sometimes people say me, they see the white space. Good. But now who is experiencing both? The space, the sensation, and the stillness outside, and the space inside. Who is that? So when you are aware of who, the mind doesn't know it. When the mind doesn't know it, the mind stops bickering in the thinking. It leaves the thinker and the thoughts. There you go. It is a play. Mindfulness is a play and a fun. Look at the entire body, top to the toes. Okay? And we have an experience that is known as pratyaksha. Space, sensation, and stillness. Look inside the body anywhere. So we can say it is paroksha, the indirect experience. Okay? What about? Who is experiencing? Look at it. That is known as aparuksha experiences, aparuksha anubhuti. You know the experiencer. You are the experiencer. I'm invoking another principle for the sake of understanding. We will repeat this journey again. Who knows the sense organ? The mind. Who knows the mind? Me. But who is me? Consciousness. Who knows the consciousness? Consciousness itself. Who knows the mind? The self. And who knows the self? The self knows by the self alone. That is the key. That is where the aparuksha, the third level of experience comes. So in that state, you're living within. From within, look at the breath. Just looking at the breath. Two part of it. You're looking at the breath going in and out. At the same time, You are also aware of the infinite space behind the breath that is moving in and out. We need some field where the breath moves. Why am using that instruction to point out the third level of your experience. That is the key. So sometimes what happens, we start focusing more on the breath and we miss the entire practice. No. Naturally, you're looking at the breath that is going in and out. At the same time, you're experiencing the space, the sensation, and the stillness. And at the same time, you're also aware of the infinite space deeper inside. Why? Our goal is to discover the subjective reality. What is that? The teacher says, master says, it is pure consciousness. Buddha takes another approach. He says it is nothingness. So nothingness with reference to your sensual and mental experiences. You're looking at the breath, feeling the sensation, experiencing the stillness. At the same time, you are aware of deep inside. That gives you an idea, a flash, an awareness of the self. And in that state, you may say, we naturally, I don't want to use that word, but still I'm using for the sake of making you understand. We are pushing the mind to a limit, beyond reasoning, beyond belief, beyond all these experiences. So that brings us to the last step. The moment the breath goes in, let the mind follow the breath. It goes inside and the mind finds the infinite space. Let the mind merge into that infinite space. The breath returns, the mind follows, the mind merges into the outer space. And I explained perhaps last time, here the journey is like a journey of a drop of water that separates itself from the cloud, starts falling down. So you separated yourself from the body, the sensual experiences. They are there, you know it. But you experience, you are separate from them. So there you as a drop starts falling down. In many journey, we say in Kundalini, we say we are rising up. So I'm using it as a metaphor. So now that drop of water, searching for the source from where it has come. It has come from an ocean. So it drops into an ocean. What happens? The drop becomes an ocean. You cannot find the drop. You don't find yourself. That I-ness is lost. You enter into a state of I-lessness, if I say. then what happens? You're already in a mindfulness state. And sometime the drop falls into a hill. What it means here, you get a thought. I am here. I'm doing it. I'm making an effort. It is not happening. Lot of thoughts. You see that? A simple little change. That makes a tremendous difference. Continue with that. It is a reality. It is not an idea. The mind cannot express it, but still the mind is a helper. When we make a choice to make the mind a helper, meditation succeeds. Otherwise, the same mind tells us, no, I have a racing thought, reacting thought, my mind is crazy, I cannot do meditation. So what is happening? You have become a slave to the mind. You're not ready to do the practice. And continue the journey. Every time the drop drops into an ocean, in the state of doing nothing, you simply perceive, you are aware of it. Great masters, 3,000 masters. So when they talked of, I'm saying using the term higher mindfulness, but when they explained the journey of awakening, they made only one point very clear. Nothing outside can ever help. Why? If we bring in the mantra, the image, the belief, what is going to happen? The mind will remain active. And as long as the mind remains active, it cannot take you to that state. That is the key, my friend. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. A simple awareness. We migrated from the sensual experience to the mental experience, and then we saw, we became aware. Who is the experiencer? You are there. Let us share our experiences now. We return in a specific way that helps you to maintain and to live into that state for a little longer period. Look at the right arm or look at the right hand. Bring your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. So you make your palms like a cup and cover completely, not with the pressure, and then open the eyes inside. What happens? The eyes perceives the same darkness. We don't rub our hands. So that gives us a time for the mind to return and to live into that state. Bring the hands down and let us. You can share your experiences on the YouTube that you see and also on the Hangout. So let us share your experiences. If you have any question that you can ask me. So how are you, Samir?
Yes, sir. It, it was a good experience, sir. Good, very good. Means I was just mind went inside, and after some time I started feeling sleepy. But it's night time in India, so I couldn't help that.
Yes, yes, even the time will come when you will transcend the sleep. How are you, Eliona? Dennis, Kate, Sasha ji? And those who are watching on the YouTube, share it openly. Good, bad, high, low belongs to you. I'll tell you why. So share your experiences and Aliona, today I just fall asleep. Aliona writes, it's okay. Now I feel relaxed and still sleepy. Yes. All our experiences are good. We should understand that we are taking a journey to the mindfulness and meditation. It is a journey, it is not a destination. So sometimes we fall asleep, the other times we experience, relax, and gradually, as we do the regular practice, we experience, we are there into that meditation. It was rather a pleasant experience, writes Dennis. My arms were very heavy, the body was still, and the deep calmness was there. Didn't want to stop. You see the beauty of the experience? The mind was not ready to stop. It wanted to continue to be into that state. No doubt, it's a deeper experience. When it comes, you're simply aware. A simple awareness to the knower, deeper inside, not to your experiences. They will remain there. And that's where he felt arms were heavy. And these, sometimes you feel the arms are heavy, sometimes you experience they're light, and it is good. And then comes our Kate. Kate wrote, thank you, Guruji. It was a very deep sensation. When asked the question, who I am, when I was a child, I asked myself this question, but could not remember the answer. Come on, Kate. If you don't remember the answer, it was the mind playing with you. And now you are playing with the mind. That's a big difference between meditation and in childhood you ask yourself, who are you? So yes, I could see that, but that is the state where the mind is like a child. It has become gentle. It is ready to leave everything. It is a deeper experience. So my friends, nobody is sharing their experiences. and YouTube. I thank you. I thank them. It's very good. Sometimes I don't know the answer. So if they ask some difficult question, so it's better they are not asking any question. And they are not sharing their experiences. It is good. Everything is good in life. So remember, Paruksha, the direct, the sensual, mental experiences. I see you. I know you. First level. And then somebody tells me about you. So I believe that person about you. So both these levels of knowing has nothing to do with any meditation. I believe you got it. Third level, we explore who knows the mind, who knows the senses, who experiences all these stuff deeper inside. At the center, experiencer, the knower. You are in meditation. So we'll continue our journey next week, and be in peace and keep smiling, evolve and help others to evolve.